Hi everyone, got a Lima 55 here. Just doing the video today. I noticed she was stopping and starting, and I just wanted to show you. Look at the dirt that's come off the wheels and the motors. That is unbelievable, and I'm not even finished yet. Just look at that dirt. That's come off the trailing bogie wheels and the pickups. They were black, and it also came off these motor bogie axles, loads of it. In fact, to get in there, I used a this is from a I think it's from a COVID test. I tell you, it's brilliant because you can see here, see the way it gets in there? And I kept on brushing and it was just dragging out the dirt, and I kept on soaking it in the white spirits. The motor piece needs to be cleaned further. I'm going to have to use something a bit stronger, something like a little bit of Sif, just with a little tiny little grain in it to clean and polish that up. I'm not going to use anything abrasive, just a little bit of Sif and the white spirits to clean it off. And yeah, it's unbelievable. I'll get another cotton bud here and show you. I'll give the magnet a bit of a wipe out. Just look at those cotton buds. So if you have model locomotives that aren't running well and they're Limas, it's probably the trailing bogie and the pickups, these pickups here. See, they've been cleaned up a bit. The pickups on the motor bogie and the axles under the motor bogie, and that's the kind of dirt you get out of them, and it starts affecting the running. I'm going to clean out the bearing here now in the front motor piece, and let's see what we get. Okay, one sec. So here we have got a cotton bud absolutely soaked in white spirits. I'm just going to clean out this motor piece here, just like that. See what comes out. A little bit, not much. It's hard to hold the camera here and do the same. Gee, I'll just do in here. See what comes out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Turn this around. Can't get that bearing from that side. Wow, look at this. You wouldn't see it build up, I'm telling you now. Give it another squish out. Crazy. That cotton bud was like that 2 seconds ago. Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to wipe out the magnet piece there, see what we get. Yeah, a little bit of dirt came off the magnet there, a couple of little bits of carbon, maybe a few little filings. But I'm going to have another go at this motor piece here now with a little bit of Sif, and let's see what we get off it. I'll get back in a second. So what I have in here is a little bit of, it's Sif or Tesco cream cleaner. Just put a tiny bit on there because this, plate, those black deposits are really stuck on there. I don't think anything is going to remove it without a little tiny little bit of grit in it. So let's see how we get on. I'll be back in a minute. Now that's a little bit better than it was. Had to use that Sif. Look at all the cotton buds now. So really, really dirty. It's polished up now. Really old motor, this one. And just to show you, when you're cleaning the motor piece just here, if you can see, just use something like a cocktail stick. These grooves between the plates, clean them out. Any carbon there is going to cause a short, a very small short, and it's going to affect the running of the locomotive. So I think we're close to the end of the cleaning soon. We've got this motor piece cleaned, and we're just going to clean out this further, that bearing there, and I'll show you that now in a second. Just where those bearings are, and I'm going to give them a further clean out. You can see where the white spirits has been cleaning them out there. This is where the carbon brushes sit, and there's the bearing there. Look at the dirt that came out of there. Wow, seriously. So this is what I've been doing for the last 10 years, cleaning locomotives like this. It is amazing, and I get through. I've got 3 boxes of 300 each cotton buds. I get through thousands of them. So there you go. I'm going to keep on cleaning, and then I'll stick it all back together, and let's see what the results like on the track. Just want to show you on this type of ring field motor. I'm going to zoom in as close as I can. Now, just want to show you this, guys. Do you see these windings? Okay, do you see the windings here going around? There's a wire where the winding finishes, and it comes back to the actual plate. If you can see it soldered in there. I'm going to bring this in close. You see the way that's soldered in there? When you're cleaning this motor piece, be very careful you do not damage that and disconnect that. Otherwise the motor will not run at all. And that actually happened to me one time, and I had to solder that very, very small wire back to the motor plate. It was not easy, but I managed it. So just be aware of that. Just want to show you here, I have the carbon brushes back in the motor. To get the springs back in, sometimes what I do is I put the spring, will it focus? There you go. I put the spring on the end of something like a cocktail stick or a needle, and then I put it, carefully place it over that hole and let it slide down. Just makes it much easier. Sorry, I can't show this to you any better. I'm gonna get this on the tripod, might do an actual service video. You can see the spring there on the needle, and then I slide it, holding it in place into that hole there in front of the carbon brush. Sorry guys, I just want to show these screws that go into the motor housing. Do not over tighten them, and of course do not over tighten the screws that go into the bottom of the bogie. Just tighten them up and then loosen them off about half a quarter, and then it'll be much easier next time taking them off. Alright guys, the 55 is back on the track, all back together. Moment of truth, programmed in 55. I hope I put those wheel sets in the right way. The right way. Right, moment of truth. Is she going to move? That is the question. Oh, oh, oh. I think we've got life. I'll keep going. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right. After that open heart surgery, she needs a bit more attention. Okay, let's come back in a second. Okay, she is stirred into life, and I'm just going to leave her. No oil or nothing that applied at the moment. So let her do her thing. She needs a new trailing bogie clip. It's damaged, but at the moment she's running. Okay. Deliberately going to push her. I'm going to run her over the points really slow speed. Shuddering a little bit. Oh, she's running slow, she's running slow. First bogey's over. Second bogey's over. It must be pretty clean now. Right, I didn't intend to do a service video and upload it, but she just wasn't running. I uploaded a video today on Lima locomotives, and I was going to run this one, and she wasn't running very well at all. You can see I just put a couple of those are balance weights for road vehicles there at the end, just to give that locomotive a little bit extra weight. So I think it's safe enough for the body to go back on. I like to do that slow speed test over the point work and really punish the locomotive to ensure that you know, there's really good electrical pickup. So when you're servicing any of these Limas, service the motor, the pickups on both bogies. That little clip there, give it a clean out. The bar that goes down, give that a clean out. The axles, obviously, and just the motor piece, a clean out, and the bearing in the center, and you should be good to go. Don't forget on the motor piece, the little gaps between the plates, give them a clean out with something like a toothpick, something so you can get in between the gaps. Okay, that's it for this one. Didn't intend to do this video, but listen, I hope this is going to be of some help to somebody out there, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.